Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you some tactical analysis over on the SOLANA chart as we take a look at a possible next move for the price action for the SOL token. So, with that being said, let's get right into the weeds. Now, before we jump into the charts, it is important to address the possible sell pressure based on FTX having to liquidate some of their crypto assets. And in fact, they currently hold, as of August 31st, 1.16 billion in Solana SOL token. Now, in addition to the Solana token, they also hold some Bitcoin, ETH, and a few other tokens. However, a significant portion of FTX SOL tokens are locked and will only be fully vested in 2025 and 2028, which means any sale would involve a buyer taking over FTX's vested contracts, negating the possibility of a sudden massive dump of SOL tokens. So in a nutshell, while FTX may be liquidating their Bitcoin and their ETH, they're not necessarily going to be able to liquidate all of the $1.6 billion worth of Solana SOL tokens. And thus, that sell pressure on SOL may not be as great as the sell pressure coming in on BTC and ETH. And so with that all being said, let's jump into the charts, and we will start on the daily candles for SOL, USDT on the Binance exchange. And so the first thing that I noticed just eyeballing this chart without any drawings or indicators on the chart would be after setting a lower low back here at 1280, the price then went on a bit of a run for a higher low, higher high, another higher high, and another higher low. But that was in July. Now, over the past month, which was August, the SOL price has set a lower low, a lower high, another lower low, another lower high, and yet again another lower low. And currently the price action looks like there could be another lower high and then a lower low if this trend continues. And if we drop in the drawing tools, you can see kind of a trend setting up here. However, it would be considered maybe a bullish pennant based on the push up and then the formation of the pennant. So as the price gets squeezed into the tip of the pennant, if we see a breakout towards the top side, the price could pump and the target would be up here around the 28.5 level, which, if we look back and check our 6, is right into the wicks on these three candles here, and thus more than likely would be a valid level of resistance. So this could be a very valid target if SOL's price can break out towards the top side. Now on the flip side, if the price breaks down, well, then things can get pretty ugly, and the target for SOL would be down here around the $7 mark, which actually would not be that far out of line with this low way back here of $8. So perhaps the $8 or a $7 target, if the market completely dumps, is not that out of line. And with that all in mind, let's take a look at some potential resistance and support levels by dropping in the Recon Auto Fib retracement indicator. And it looks like SOL is actually trading kind of in a kill zone. The 786 to the 618 levels, a lot of times both on the bullish and bearish sides of price action, is kind of considered a kill zone. When you get a break out of this zone, you typically see a pretty decent move. And in this case, you can see the price rejected up here at the 618 and is currently finding support down around the 786. So resistance at around $20 and support at around $17. A breakdown below the 786 level or the $17 range, and then it's pretty much wide open down here to around almost $13, which would be the low back here that we're swinging low to high on this Fibonacci retracement indicator. Now, after this $13 level, the next level down on the Fibonacci retracement is the 1272, and that's coming in at $7.50. So right in between that $8 and that $7 target range we were discussing on the previous pattern. So again, a very valid level is going to be somewhere between $8 and $7 if Sol's price breaks down. And so if Sol's next move is to break down, then the $17 area would be the first level of support that it would need to crush through. After that, it could be headed down here to around $13. After $13, the price could free fall all the way down here to the 1272, which would put it at around $7.50. Now on the flip side, if the bulls can step up and push the price up above the 618 level, which is $20, the bulls would want to get a close of a candle above $20. After that, they would have their sights set on the 50% level, which would be around 2250. And then after 2250, you're looking at the 382, which is coming in at 2475. And then the more notable target overall for the bulls would be back up here at the 236. That's coming in at 27.5. And again, if you remember on the pattern we were looking at, that breakout was up here around 28. So not too surprising to see a Fibonacci level coming in almost exactly at that level here at the 236 or 27.5, which again is up towards the top of these candles, or up here around the top of the wicks would be 2850. So somewhere between, say, 2750 and 2850 could be a decent run for the bulls if they can get the buy pressure pushing the price up. Now, the last indicator we'll drop into the chart to take a look at is going to be the Recon EMA ribbon. And right now you can see the ribbon is actually bearish. You've got your reds and your yellows on top of your greens and your blues. And after breaking down through the ribbon has been acting as resistance on the price. And so the price really needs to get back above the ribbon, get it flipped back into a bullish greens on top of reds. And the first line of resistance on this ribbon is going to come in right around the $20 level. It'd be around the bottom of this ribbon. And in order to get back on top of it currently is going to be around 21.20. And so right now, this ribbon will more than likely act as resistance, and we could just see another lower high in this trend of lower highs with the price getting stuck in the ribbon. Alright, I think that's enough jaw-jacking for this video. If anything major happens over here on the charts, I will do an updated video, so now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any comments or questions, perhaps you want to see some other altcoins, tactical analysis, drop those down in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.